Now, welcome to the final part of Let's Play Below with Honest Dan. We're about to head into some of the final parts of the game, which will lead to the finale and the ending. If you haven't been following along so far, I have completed this game before. I enjoyed it so much that I wanted to do a start to finish run, record it, and also attempt to do it without losing a life, which is so far going well. Um, The place we're at the moment is we're on the beach. We're in a safe place, so we're not going to be losing any of our survival stats while waiting out here. But this is what we've got. We've got two potions, or a potion and a stew. We got a bit of food that we can nibble on or make a new potion. And should we find a campfire, we've got a good bandage kind of first aid supplies. That's healthy. We haven't had to use most of those. Arrows are pretty low, but we don't tend to use those too much unless we need to reveal something. And other than that, we're going to equip some armor for once. We've avoided it all game, just to try and prevent any damage. I think where we're going to end up as well, this hat is going to be more beneficial to us than that hat, because I think the next bit is in an icy area. So, okay, let's go. And let's proceed with this. So, what we have right at the bottom, which is where we are at the moment, is the second one of these sections where you go deep underground and you deactivate, well, it seems like you're deactivating a large kind of structure, which seems of significance in terms of the kind of mystical energy and powers and everything that we're finding in the game. So we're finding our second one here. There's a chance of death. Two main things that pose a risk of death in here. One, there's lots of little damaging traps and gauntlet things that you need to get through, which can be very easy sometimes, but there's the odd one that will one-shot you, and it can kill you. And the second thing is dying of cold. Because we've not managed to find any other glass bottles in the game, we only have two kind of drinks. And so that's our main way of staying warm. But we've equipped a little woolly hat to help with that. It's not constantly cold in here, but there's sections of it at least which are cold. Especially when you're on the way out, when you fight the kind of little mini boss before you're free to leave. Yeah, that bit is where I've had the temperature warning come up previously. So that thing that's waiting in there for us, and we'll see him on the way out. So if you've not seen these bits before, I remember the first time I saw one, it was beautiful. It was amazing. I remember just, it felt so alien and mystical, you know. It was nothing like anything else you'd come across in the game so far, and you're like, what is it? I didn't know if it was a secret or whether it was something I was meant to be finding. Because the first one you find is, within the first few floors of the game. And the general process is you work your way down to the bottom. You interact with the thing, we'll say, at the bottom, and then you need to come out, but all the kind of defenses and dangers have been activated for you on the way out. So I believe this should be the last floor before we go right down to the bottom. So this area is cold, I know that, so we're going to try and do it as much as the first time I had it. I ran around everything, tried seeing if there's any secrets, see if there's anything else I could interact with. But this bit is cold, the temperature is cold here. You see the breath I'm leaving behind. So we need to get it done quickly, as we're low on kind of supplies. Love the music as well. So I just realised they're kind of like more They're like the tentacles, the black tentacles, but they're like pink or more positive ones, you know? I saw them almost like fingers before, you know? But maybe, if you've seen the ending before, maybe there are some positive kind of beings or creatures or whatever here as well, you know? And, you know, it's holding it, it's defending it away from the corruption. And it trusts us based on how we've gone around with the lantern, but... And maybe that's why we were pivotal to the whole plot, as we're going to see later in the story. Holy cow, these one-shot you. I just run through it. I could have died there very easily. Oh, I really don't like those things. I've died to these things before. They will one-shot you. When I say these things, I mean those walls that crush. So we're going to take our time to get through and make sure we do it right. I was hoping we wouldn't have these. This stuff is fine. No, even if I land on the blue stuff, it's not terrible. This, though. 1, 2, and then there's a big gap where we can run. And then just keep running. Okay, I know it didn't look too hard, but it's previously killed me, so... Oh, no. Okay, that's hurting a bit. Okay, we're gonna have to just wait till this passes. Get it on there. Oh, did I turn it off already? I didn't think it triggered it. Did I not trigger it? Oi. There's nothing more here. That's the one I didn't think I activated. We'll have to have a look at it now. No, it still seems... I don't want to have to run back through. Because running back through is not going to be as easy either. Where is the last one then? Was there. I'm a bit confused at the moment. And now we're hungry as well. This is getting stressful. Okay, it seems that we're gonna have to just go back through and hope we don't die. Did I miss one? Oh, I did over here, the far left. I was so scared about these things. Okay, good. I don't mind that. I thought I was concerned it glitched out, which is something I really don't want to encounter right now. Again, we're going to play this nice and slow. He says as he dashes all the way through. Oh, okay. How's our stats? I need to just... Okay, they're not too bad. We're gonna play it... Oh, I think we already had healed up. Okay. So we can just fight these and wait for them to come to us. It's a little more boring to do it that way. But, I mean, it's a sensible way to do it. Then... Time's a little bit against us too. Okay, we got more of these. 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Just wait here. Is it just one thing that crushes? It is. I might have been scared and not focused on the things I'm meant to be shining the light on as well. We'll see, is this the last one? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So our stats, hunger going down a bit. Other than that, we're quite good. So more of these walls. I really don't like the walls. Okay, so this is just wait for it and then go. Oh, these constantly move. What? How did that knock me into there then? They kind of homed in on me? Which is a bit peculiar. What's going on here? These look like they're gonna trigger. Yeah, they did. That was horrible. Again, we're gonna play it very safe in here. No! Oh. He's done it, he failed. I was meant to go down that gap and I pressed the wrong direction. The 0 deaths is gone, people. That is a big shame. In such a rubbish way as well. Such a rubbish way. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, and we lost the meat as well that was there. Damn it. That's very frustrating. Very frustrating. That was such a rubbish way to lose it as well. Well, we came close. I'm trying to think, we need the way up over here. We did come close to doing it with no deaths. Now it's easier, we can just go to all the campfires again, we can go and farm all the food again. I guess we shouldn't, we've still got a campfire in a useful place to try and finish it quickly. But yeah, that's very frustrating. And I didn't know they one-shot you, those ones. I guess the ones that are automated will not one-shot you, but the ones that if you stay on it too long will just one-shot you, it seems. I had armor on as well, I didn't know if that would make a difference, but it seems it did not. And it all came from me failing to push the right direction to go, and then I tried to backtrack, but I was backtracking when I was already on the trap, which means I ended up effectively standing still on the trap and dying. Well, let's push on. I didn't come all this way not to do it. Oh, I should equip that. I don't actually think we need the armor. I'll save the armor for when we go back down. For the final bit. It's not only frustrating because I've died in these areas before, but it's frustrating because you just gotta repeat it, and it's not particularly fun. These bits, for me, I appreciate the high risk value of it, but the fact you're not retrieving your corpse, that you gotta go down and go through again. And when I compare that, I think it is randomly generated, right? When I compare that level to how some of the other times I've gone through the game, how easy it's been. That was a nasty old floor. At the moment, they all were. They had a lot of insta-death traps in them. We also have like no food now as well. We have one stew and that's it. So we've got to kind of go through as fast as we can because we've got to fight the kind of mini boss thing on the way out as well. That can take some time. Okay, that was the final floor. I'll go and repeat this bit. I think it was the final floor, was it? Yeah, yeah. Our hunger and stuff is quite good at the moment, so we're just going to try and plow through this. The thing is, the more you rush, the more likely you are to make a mistake, but... Hey-ho! Oh, I think we may need to assign these as well. This bit's easy, I mean... Is this one more? So those things are the things that killed me, aren't they? Yeah. Got some more of these blocks that will cause hassle for us as well. Oops. That's very tight. You can actually run through them before they open, it seemed that. Okay. So they do act a bit like a pinball thing, so I guess that is the danger in this room if you get knocked onto those spikes. We're going around again because I lost my bottle. Oi, oi, oi. No, no, oh my words, it happened again. That happened in a better way. As in, I felt that was fair, that was me messing up. And that's how that room is meant to be messed up. You're meant to just jump straight through to the middle. Oh, now it's not even one death. I can't even say almost 0 deaths. Where did we get the extra bottle? I don't know when we got that. Okay, so it makes me wonder now, do we... It's... You lose the motivation a little. As I said, other places I die, I don't mind so much. These places, it's just, I find it personally a bit boring. The dodging things. Right. If we don't get it this time, we're done. This is our last saloon. Don't know if having the shield out against those enemies would have made any difference. Whether it would have like deflected, stopped me being knocked back or knocked around so much. But it was that pinball mechanic we kind of talked about earlier. We need to put the bandages on our hotkeys as well. So we're quite lucky if you're watching this whole thing for the first time and you haven't seen a normal playthrough of the game. Normally, when you die, you have to get to your corpse in order to get your things back. But because we died in this special area, oh great, we're gonna have these closing. You can see the types of traps we're gonna have. Sorry, those closing blocks are going to be smashing, you can see. What I was going to say is normally when you die, you don't get all your stuff back immediately on the beach like I've been getting. It's only because we're in this special area, which There's a bit of an exception to the rule with it, because you need your lantern and that in order to progress through this area. So your corpse couldn't be stuck here. It'd be harsh. Okay, third time lucky now. We got this. I remember the first time I got to that bit, I was low on my temperature, because I'd been looking around in that place when it's really cold, and then that made me think that these things do icy attacks on you, and I actually died down there trying to figure out what was going on. So let's see if we do that. Yeah, we still get pushed back quite a lot, don't we? They go through the middle? They do come through the middle. Okay, one down, 4 to go. Just on the one side, it is. Okay, so there's traps in the middle, so we need to just follow around the flow. Oh no, you just go through it. Okay, that's going to be sensitive to us running through it. Okay, we're just. We'll stay still and kill these. I don't want to die to those things. Downside to this is losing like hunger and stuff, right? Alright, have we missed any? Okay, so we got the. This is similar to the last time. This is the exact same room actually. Holy cow, we need to go over here. Okay, so there's an opportunity for us to run through there. That was the same room that got us last time. We got through this time. How's our hunger and stuff? Okay, it's gone okay. This room's horrible. I don't like this at all. So we gotta kind of stop here. And then go through again, right? And then we got another closing thing here, which we need to just run straight through. I think we're just gonna have to dash across, aren't we? Yeah. What about this room? Oi, oi, oi. I got knocked back then. That was bad. That was bad. Okay, so we need to do one dash across here. With PC controls, I find it very difficult because you kind of only go in diagonal angles, you know. One. I've died on this one before. Yeah, I don't like this one. If you go forward, dash. Okay. See that? What the why is it homing for me? Like, they stay on the same pattern and then they behave erratically like that. It seems peculiar to me. Oh. I don't want to risk dying again, so I'm just... We need to time this. Or I should get knocked back. Oh, I didn't get them all. That should do it, okay. No! I thought dead again then. It was that thing hitting me rather than the trap. Oh, that was unpleasantly close. I don't know whether analog stick would help in situations like that. Let's eat this now. I don't want to do this bit again, quite frankly. So let's take him on. It might go quicker actually with the different sword we got. I don't quite understand like when or why it becomes vulnerable. If it was classic, it runs into a wall thing. So now we just pretend that I didn't die. I mean, I haven't used extra items, I just walked onto a trap twice. Not even a hidden trap, just bad at maneuvering my character. Sort of trap. Okay. So now we should close off this area. We get our extra piece, and there's only one more piece left to get. And technically, it would have had to die anyway. if we want to put it in that way. Because in order to get the final fragment, you have to swim down, and then you just kind of respawn at the start again. So the only bit is gonna be different for us is gonna be when we go back now to try and hand on down to the 17th floor. That's gonna be a problem because all the floor is gonna be reset, I believe. I wonder if it means, can we still teleport there? I hope we can. Or at least we also may have the see, it does kill us to do that. But we have the lantern with us. That's the only difference between that death and others. Oh, do we have all our items as well? I think we may do, yeah. Alright, sweet. Let's go and do what needs to be done. So there is another video I've made of the first time I played through this, the first time I attempted to do the ending as well. So I'd recommend watching that if you've not seen the ending before, or you're not sure how the game finishes. That'd be a more organic experience of finishing it. I was enjoying this. I'm disappointed I died in those two silly ways, because I felt it would have been an achievement to do it all in one life. But essentially, now that we've finished our lantern... Oh, I haven't... Oh, I'm an idiot. It's on the beach, the final piece. Once you wash up. I managed to just run past it without thinking. Now the dramatic music is less purposeful. The hero decides to go back. And then we're going to climb up again, just in case you weren't ready for that spoiler. So over here now, this has changed. That's the final outer diamond of our lantern, which will give us the vision of where we need to go next. Which, as we saw earlier, we have our lantern. Or the lighthouse, or the lantern house. We place the lantern and it lights up the sky. Now, to my understanding, this it left me feeling... I thought this was the ending the first time I played it. So I didn't really understand what happened afterwards. Because it didn't really explain much. And as a result, I still don't know like the significance of doing what happens next. I'm going to guess that it gates you from being able to do the following bit if you don't do this lighthouse bit first. That's what I'd guess. Okay, just pretend the nice music's on still. They didn't design for me to take so long. Yeah, the good music's on. Suspense is building. He's finally completed all of the lantern fragments. What's going to happen when he goes to the lighthouse? He goes to the summit and places it up. What will happen, eh? So my perception is it just got made even more powerful. It gained the light from all the different stars. Because we still have it. So that's my interpretation of what happened, is it just got even more. Oh no. This is the error I've had before on this as well. Ah. Well, second time it crashed during the Let's Play videos. Good times. Will it allow us to carry on? No, it crashed completely. Great. Let's get this started again, shall we? Please hold. It actually happened in the same place, but it wasn't at the same pivotal moment in the game. It was as I came down from the top of the lighthouse, and then it took a while to launch again. Yeah, this'll happen. So, yeah, we'll just imagine some nice intermission music now, maybe some elevator music, just to keep us company while this loads back up. And we're in luck. Okay, we're back. However, the audio is not working correctly for me. No. Okay, we're gonna have to just quit again. Apologies. Seamless, smooth transition through the end of the game. Sure my sound set up to come through my headphones. It is. Okay. There we go. There we go. So let's continue. Okay, so we've now done that. Essentially what we need to do is just go down, use the campfire, go down to the 17th floor. That's what's next for us. Do we have a campfire available? Is there one through here? I think we left this one down here actually. Even though technically they're all going to be respawned now, which is a bit of a bummer, but we should also place this on. It all seems in vain now, trying to not reuse the campfires, eh? Well, we know there's one down here, and I'm pretty sure we didn't use that one either. So the risk we run now is that we may run out of food. So I don't know. I think we'll just go for it. The other option is we go and farm food, but to do that, it'd be going through levels that have now reset, so it'd be changing the challenger. I feel if I can get through this now, then I feel like I've still done it in one life, even though I died twice. In terms of the benefits I've got from respawning, I've not really used any of them. So does this fast travel? I would have been able to use this water. We would have had food as well, actually, thinking about it. Okay, let's do this. And maybe the tentacles will be here. Technically we shouldn't be opening these chests either. We should just be running to... We don't have any information about this area. Is it on the 16th or 17th floor? Yeah, okay, so the tentacles are back at least, eh? This is how it should have been. We're just gonna try and run through as fast as we can. Where's this room for? Oh, bottom right. Being bold against these is a good idea. I used to be petrified when I first started. Okay, I think it might be up here. Let's hope so. And realizing that you can block their attacks. I didn't even try to begin because it's massive. I think we've come the right way. Yes. Okay, and we got the... Yeah, we managed to do it on the same amount of food as well, so good, I feel better. Still feel bummed out, but it's okay. So this is the second place where you come to kind of show your lantern. And they all light up based on how many lights you have on your lantern. I'm guessing that this bit wouldn't work if we hadn't gone to activate our lantern in the first place. Activate meaning at the top of that lighthouse. I remember at this point thinking, is that something we now fight? Because it looks like we could be, they could be an arena, we have the diamond shape around it to fight. But no. It doesn't need to fight us. Because everything's in tatters now. What have we done? So you can see the island's all cracked. We walk this slow now. It's not me just going slow for your sake. And you're guided up the only path that exists. And I remember my first time I tried seeing if you could jump back down to face again. I didn't know. Did I do something wrong? I didn't feel like I did something wrong in fairness. The fact I'm walking slower makes you feel like, no, this is normal. This is the story they're trying to tell. And I remember getting to this bit and being glad that this door was closed, so I don't have choices of which way to go. And for the first time, the rock up here, we never came up here during the Let's Play due to my experience in the game, but there's always been this gap here that you could never cross. And that was the only bit, I guess, of the starting area that never really made sense. You always felt like, oh, I thought something would, what's the point of coming up this stairway? Very nicely implemented. And we're off to return the lantern to its original place, where we first took it. And you start to hear that sound in the distance. See all the energy drawing towards this. And I like the subtlety of this next bit now, because I remember the first time I got here, I thought there's a trap because that light is red. But when you think about it, it's the lantern trying to warn us that this is a trap. This is not good. But by that point, it's too late. And with that, we are done. We were very, very close to doing a complete playthrough, start to finish, with 0 deaths. I'm glad we were still able to complete the game without benefiting from any benefits that come with respawning. We didn't loot anything extra that happens when you respawn. We didn't use any campfires that we weren't able to use otherwise. And we didn't need to use that 3rd bottle that we managed to get from somewhere. I'm not too sure where it came from, to be honest with you. So yeah, overall I feel as much as I failed, I think I still succeeded, and I won't be pushed to do it again. I might try and do a speed run at some point, try and get through it as quick as I can. I think that'll be fun. Instead of doing a fully explorative one, trying to go through and get to all the locations as fast as possible. Because when you try and go quick, that's where quite often the mistakes happen. Yeah, a brilliant game though. I enjoyed it very, very much. I enjoyed it more the first time I played through because you just didn't know how anything worked. You didn't understand the story, you didn't understand the mechanics, and I think it's been a truly wonderful game to discover, to understand the mechanics, to learn them yourself through doing a bit of trial and error. And then the story for me is just perfect as well. It fits in very much with the sentiment of, you know, you got to do some of the thinking yourself. Yeah, it's left a great impression on me, and for me it's my game of the year 2018. Not that my game of the year counts for anything in particular, but yeah, it was an unexpected gem for me, and they've done a great job in bringing this to life over the last 5-6 years now. But hopefully you've enjoyed the Let's Play. If you did stick around to watch it all, hopefully you got something out of it, whether you just wanted to see the game be played through, or whether you wanted to see all of the game discovered or learn where some of the hidden parts were, or if you just wanted to catch what happened in the end of the game, if it's something that you're unable to complete yourself. There will be some other videos made with these, ones to help people get started with some of the mechanics, such as cooking, such as crafting, such as combat, and some of the things that I was confused with at the beginning, because I know not everyone is fortunate enough to have the free time I've had recently to play through this game and discover things myself. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for watching through these videos. Feel free to pop by and let me know what you thought of the videos, either in the comments or you can pop by the Twitch channel. And if you're wondering where the game goes now, you go right back to the start. You wind up back on that beach with everything that you'd found and everything that you'd stored in your pocket and your stash is gone. You start the game from scratch once again, and that's exactly where we started this Let's Play series. And so that's where we'll end it as well. So I'll let this ending or opening scene start out, and we'll say goodbye. Thanks very much. Take care.